Hello and welcome to EdinFringeTV episode 10.
In this episode, we're improvising. That was improvised. That was improvised. That was planned. This is backwards.
Okay, I'm gonna improvise a joke for you. I'm gonna improvise a joke. Just need one word stimulus.
One word stimulus, and you're going to improvise a joke.
Straight away.
Okay, whale. Dolphin.
No sea animals.
Lion.
No animals at all. No.
Sausage.
No. Give me another one.
Egg.
Egg. No.
Mother.
Can we just cut? So you didn't do the one I was thinking of. So. Okay, so we're going to teach you some really basic improv warm-ups. First one, a lot of companies might warm up with word association, but we like to be a little different and go with word disassociation.
So instead of saying a word that reminds you of the word that was just said, you say a word that's nothing like the word you just said.
For example,
Beavers. Pandora. Anger. Mother. Hyperbole. Biscuits. Cream.
I'm going to stop you there, Phil. Biscuits, cream.
Yeah, right. So it was too close.
Yeah.
Because you get cream in some kind of biscuits,
Custard
like
cream.
custard cream. So that would be out.
How would you then sort of know that this person would work well on stage? Because I mean, is it straight away you go, these guys are really funny, you know, they're going to be able to develop a joke
you get
quickly?
a feel for the type of person that's going to be what we call a battle cat. Like someone that fits in with the company. They kind of have to have real balls. They have to kind of be come on, let's get it.
And they've got to be ready to get weird, because we like to get weird. Come on, Charlie. You're on team me, so.
Right. Dragons.
Great.
Rivers.
Brilliant.
Apples.
Oh my god.
I was going to say trees, but
Trees!
No, I won't accept it.
You do free fringe though, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, is that something through choice, or would you eventually start wanting to charge, or do you quite like the idea of?
Love the free fringe.
Yeah.
Absolutely that bit.
So, the whole ethos of the free fringe is amazing, and it's more and more every year as fringe becomes this kind of corporate giant that stamps on the tiny people. You know, we feel that the free fringe, the burgeoning free fringe, is just something that's really important, and we get wonderful audiences, people who might not have chosen to go and see an improv show before. They come in, they're converted, they love it, and we've given us that.
Taking a chance on the free fringe is really a festival thing.
Yeah, of course.
You don't know what you're going to get, and that's part of the magic of it. You feel like you're at a festival. We're going to pack ourselves into a room. We don't know what it's going to be like, and we're going to give you exactly how much money we think it's worth.
Yeah.
At level 2, we have, because in improv you have a lot of things where you've got to identify what's going on, but at the same time bring something new to the scene. So what we like to do is take an everyday object and say something that's not really, but also that it is. I'll give you a bit of a demonstration. It's called calling things what they're not. So I'm going to take your jacket, for instance, and we're just going to say, this, of course, is a mouth. It encloses your body, swallowing you into its darkness, like an embrace, like a lover's kiss, and yet, like the knights of the grave.
I'd like to warn you there is dangers to improvisation. During the production of this episode, Phil and Anna put themselves into a state of pure improvisation.
It's a bit like sport, in a way. Like you go and you take a football team to a pitch. There's no way they can rehearse what's going to happen in the game. But they've all developed tactics and rules, and they can all kick the ball backwards really good. I'm not really into sport. I don't know.
we kick the ball around a lot.
Yeah.
It's not as strong.
It's not.
But you do that with comedy as well. You know, you develop. It works. The games work better with these kind of techniques.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it is just you flying by the seat of your pants. And then sometimes we just make noises like this. So we found an average member of the Edinburgh populace to be with us today, and we're going to write a love poem. Because he's here. You're here for a wedding.
We're here for a stag party.
You're here for a stag party.
What's your name?
Mark.
Mark.
Mark, and where are you from originally, Mark?
From London.
From London. Whereabouts in London?
Aldgate.
Aldgate in London. And what do you do?
I work in insurance.
You work in insurance.
I see. A much-loved member of the populace here.
It's
so-
a very exciting set of data to work from in order to create a love poem. We're going to do it in traditional Shakespearean style of rhyming couplets. So I'm going to hand over to Anna to begin the poem.
A group of boys, all dressed in animal drag, they ventured out to celebrate a stag.
From filling in forms and doing insurance, they brought themselves here for their drinking endurance.
So that this poem is not full of filler, you'll see there's a man being held by a gorilla.
Surrounded by his friends, dressed in costumes, they stink and smell of vodka and beer fumes.
And thus, as we conclude this story stark,
We're here with dear Cade's beautiful friend, Mark.
how do you like your home?